A new era for South African schools, the BELA Act explained. South Africa, man, beautiful country, complicated history, and now a complicated present thanks to the Basic Education Laws Amendment, BELA Act. This act wants to change how schools are run, aiming for more fairness. Sounds good, right? But it gets bumpy. The BELA Act gives the national government more say in education, deciding languages used in schools and admissions. The government says this will make things more equal. They're trying to undo inequalities from the apartheid era. But there's pushback. People worry about losing control over local schools. Some see it as government overstepping. Language is a sensitive topic in South Africa. The BELA Act has definitely stirred the pot. Now, things got really heated when a school governing body in the Western Cape decided to fly the old South African flag, the one from the apartheid era, alongside the new South African flag. They claimed it was about heritage and diversity. Yikes. People were outraged, and rightfully so. That flag represents a painful past of segregation and oppression for many South Africans. It was a slap in the face to everything the country has been trying to achieve since 1994. This incident became a flashpoint in the debate about the BELA Act. Opponents of the act argued that it would give the government too much power and lead to situations like this, where symbols of oppression could be displayed. They saw it as a sign of things to come, a slippery slope towards erasing the progress made since the end of apartheid. President Cyril Ramaphosa, ever the diplomat, stepped in to address the controversy. He acknowledged the sensitivities surrounding the issue and urged South Africans to engage in dialogue and understanding. He stressed the importance of national unity and reminded everyone that the country is still healing from its past. Ramaphosa emphasized that the BELA Act is not about imposing a single national identity, but about ensuring quality education for all. He reiterated the government's commitment to diversity and inclusivity, stating that the act aims to create a more equitable education system for all South Africans. His words were a much-needed call for calm amidst the storm. However, the controversy surrounding the BELA Act and the flag incident highlighted the deep divisions that still exist in South African society. It became clear that the road to healing and reconciliation would be long and arduous. Section 4. Public backlash and concerns, navigating language and cultural identity. The BELA Act hasn't just sparked debate about flags and symbols, it's also ignited concerns about language and cultural identity. One of the biggest concerns is language policy in schools. The Act aims to promote multilingualism, but some people worry it could actually disadvantage speakers of indigenous languages. See, under apartheid, Afrikaans was forced on many black South Africans. It was a tool of oppression. Now, the BELA Act proposes giving parents more say in what language their kids are taught in. Sounds good, right? But critics argue that this could lead to schools in wealthy areas choosing English-only education, further marginalizing indigenous languages. It's a tough situation. On one hand, you want to empower parents. On the other, you don't want to see languages and cultures disappear. It's a delicate balancing act, and the BELA Act has definitely touched a nerve. Section 5. The Balancing Act, Government Control versus Local Community Influence. The heart of the BELA Act debate lies in the tension between government control and local community influence. Some believe the national government should control education to ensure quality and equality. They argue a centralized approach addresses historical inequalities and provides equal opportunities. Others advocate for local autonomy, believing communities best understand their learners' needs. They fear government control will stifle innovation and limit parental choice. The BELA Act has sparked a national conversation about education in a democratic society. Section 6. BELA Act, a catalyst for dialogue and change. The BELA Act, for all its controversy, has achieved something important. It's got people talking. South Africans are engaged in a passionate debate about the future of education, the legacy of the past, and what kind of country they want to build. It's messy, it's complicated, but it's democracy in action. The BELA Act might need some tweaking, some fine-tuning to address the concerns being raised. But the conversations it sparked are crucial for South Africa's future. Ultimately, the BELA Act is a reminder that South Africa's journey is far from over. The country continues to grapple with the legacy of its past while striving towards a more just and equitable future. And education, as always, remains at the heart of that struggle.